For the latest on the story, we cross to I-24 News correspondent Ariel Levin-Waldman, who is on the Israeli-Syria border. Thank you for your time, Ariel. Describe for us the atmosphere on the border right now following the weekend developments in Syria.
So right now, you can see behind me, it's rather quiet, but it's sort of quiet of trepidation as Israel contemplates what the next step from Bashar al-Assad and his regional allies might be in response to Western airstrikes in Syria the other night. Now, right now, there is reports that Russia is considering moving S-300 and S-400 missile batteries into Syria itself, selling the more advanced weapons to the Syrians. And this has Israel and its military establishment very, very worried because the S-300 missiles are capable of tracking Israeli planes and taking them down even in Israeli airspace, let alone over Syria. And the S-400s are capable of taking down advanced jets like the F-35 fighter jet. And if this happens, Israel will have very little ability to strike at targets across the border, and in fact will have all of its freedom of movement in the airspace in the region severely curtailed, which would allow for the sum of all fears to take place, an attack, rocket attacks by Iranian proxies like Hezbollah from across the border. Israeli military analysts have said they've been stockpiling rockets and waiting for a chance to strike at Israel's northern communities, to the tune of tens of thousands of fighters and hundreds of thousands of rockets all stockpiled. And that's the reason that Israel has moved a lot of military divisions into the area, fortifying the border, and kept the military on high alert over the past couple of months, moving more Iron Dome artillery batteries into the region to stop rocket attacks. Right now, everyone's waiting to see what the response is going to be and waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Thank you so much. That's our I-24 News correspondent Ariel Levin-Waldman.